and you know what that means. It's time for Indrakshi Update. I'm Indrakshi, and this is Indrakshi, and Indrakshi. Today we are featuring guest star Indrakshi. Okay, so we're focusing on one of the aspects that affects Indians' everyday life the most, religion. About 80% of Indians are Hindu, but how did this come to be? Let's look back and see.
While no one knows the true beginnings of Hinduism, it is certain that the religion was based on the polytheistic religion of the Aryans. When the Aryans invaded the Indian subcontinent, they began mixing with the native Indian Dravidians. Hindu texts such as the Vedas were at first Aryan hymns that were recited religiously to teach others the Aryan values and ideals in life. Texts such as the Ramayana and the Bhagavad Gita are just a few examples of stories that are translated from Aryan religion to modern Hinduism. One important aspect of Hinduism is karma. It refers to how one's actions in life will affect them later on. Karma also affects how someone reincarnates. Reincarnation is the idea that one's beginning is reborn after each life until they reach moksha, the absolute freedom, and break the cycle.
Hindu spirits are known as Atman, but there is one universal spirit as well, Brahman. Brahman, also known as the universal god of the Hindus, is a god that takes form in other gods such as Vishnu and Shiva. This idea of Brahman being the only god, but also taking forms of many other gods, has been the center of debate for hundreds of years. Is Hinduism polytheistic or monotheistic? Well, we will never know. We'll call it polytheistic for now. That's what the College Board calls it. Another very important aspect of Hinduism that has affected many Indians is the caste system. Each caste system represents a part of Purusha, an important being in Hinduism.
Brahmins, the top caste, represent Purusha's mouth. Kshatriyas are his arms, Vaishyas are his thighs, and Sudras. Another group of people, the Dalits, are seen to be under the caste system and were known as the untouchables. The caste system affected and still affects Hindus' everyday lives, from what jobs they work to who they marry. These jobs that each group is assigned is known as the dharma. For example, a Kshatriya dharma is to fight honorably. Brahmins, the highest caste, are thought to be able to reunite with Brahman, the universal spirit.
Many Hindus of the lower caste felt that the caste system was unfair to them, prompting them to become part of a new emerging religion at the time, Buddhism. Wait, Indrakshi, isn't Buddhism one of the largest religions in Asia, larger in areas in East Asia than it is in India? Yes, Indrakshi.
Yes, Indrakshi, that's true, but Buddhism originated in India. In fact, the Chinese Buddha statue you always see isn't even the real Buddha. The real Buddha looked a little more like this. Buddhism emerged from Hinduism in the 6th century BCE. Siddhartha Gautama, once a wealthy prince from India, sought to find more in life than his material possessions and sought to find the meaning of life. He couldn't find it in Hinduism, so he began living an ascetic life in order to become enlightened. Within a few months, became the enlightened one and became known as the Buddha. Actually, to help us learn more about the Buddha and his teachings, we have a special guest. Please welcome the Dalai Lama.
Thank you, Indrakshi, for having me. The Buddha taught me about the Four Noble Truths. 1. All of life is suffering. 2. Suffering is caused by false desires for things that do not bring satisfaction. 3. Suffering may be relieved by removing the desire. 4. Desire may be removed by following the Eightfold Path. The Eightfold Path to Enlightenment is a way for a Buddhist to reach nirvana, which is a state of being where one's soul is united with the universal spirit. The different understandings of the path are right understanding, samadhi, right thought, samasankappa, right speech, samavaka, right action, samakamanta, right livelihood, sama ajiva, right effort, samavayama, right mindfulness, samasati, right concentration, samasamadhi. With these steps, one will surely reach nirvana.
Thank you, Dalai Lama, for coming. I guess you can say the interview was very enlightening. Shut up, Indrakshi. Okay, fine, Indrakshi. Okay, Indrakshi, wait. I'm still confused about something. What is it now, Indrakshi? If Buddhism came from India, how did it become so big in other parts of Asia? For once, you asked something relevant. To answer this question, let's go in the time transporter. All right.
A few moments later.
Whoa! 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 Hello, sir. Where are we right now? We're actually on our way to East Asia to trade. Wanna come with? Sure, let's go. I'm Buddhist. In fact,
My real name is Indrakshi. I just changed it because I want to be more like the Mauryan Emperor Ashoka. When he converted to Buddhism, he prompted many people of lower caste like me to convert as well. I travel along the roads to Southeast Asia and East Asia and help teach people about Buddhism. Hey look, we're at our destination.
bye, Indrakshi. Bye, Indrakshi. I'm Indrakshi. Thank you for tuning into the Indrakshi Show. Next time, don't forget to miss our next episode with Indrakshi as our special guest.